So morning, we starting the class in about, just a minute. So we're gonna do a stretch and mobility class. So we're gonna hit every part of our body today. It should last around from half an hour to 45 minutes altogether. But by the end of it, you should be able to move a bit better. That's the goal. You just need a mat there. And if some of the exercise is challenging to do on your knee, you can always stand up for those. We're just gonna adapt some of the exercises. But apart from that, we're all good to go. It's nice to stretch after dance class anyway. It's just we've done all the workout, now we're just stretching out, which is ideal. So one more minute and we're going to start the class. Okay. Get a nice mat there. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to start, you can start on your knee. If it's too painful to stay on your knee, you can do this exercise, this first exercise that we're going to be doing for the upper, for the shoulders and upper back is standing, okay? So I want you to think about your core here. We're going to start lifting your arms on that direction, but keep your rib cage down. So we're not going to flare up, we're going to keep it down. So we're going to do 5 times up. 1. Inhale out. 2. And 3. Just keep going. And 4. And 5. Okay. So from here, we're going to do another 5. We're going to bring our hands in front of you with your palm facing up. Another 5 that way. 1, 2. Once again, keep this rib cage down. 3, 4, and 5. We'll shove there. So from here, you're going to bring our hands up. You're going to bring the elbows down, making a W, keeping the rib cage down, chest up, and you're going to come back up. Again, go to 5 of those. 2, 3, and 4. 1 more, and 5. Excellent. Give a little up, back. Now we're going to bring your hands all the way to the top, above our head. Keep your neck straight, and you're going to move that sideways. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Good. We're going to lift the shoulders up, and just bring it back. Lifting up and back. Another 5 of those. So 3 and 4 and 5. Excellent. Relax. Here we go again. So we're gonna go up. Keep the rib cage down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Hands in front, external rotation the shoulders. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Change it. Now we're going to do W's. We're going to bring our elbows on the side. Keep the ribs down. and do another 5 of those. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and bring it all the way to the top, and bring them to the side. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and rest. So you're going to do quite a few rounds of those. Make sure if you go any shoulder tightens, upper back traps, you're going to release all those muscles. We're going to start at the top, we're going to go all the way down. Here we go again. So up. So you're going to inhale in the beginning, exhale at the top. Okay. Just go all the way up. Just going to do this twice. One more. Good. Now we're going to go into T's. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. You can do those also on the floor. Now it's going to do the W's. Up. 3, 4, and 5. Whew, little rest there. Doesn't sound like much, but those muscles are all loosening up. And now we're going to move another 5 at the top. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we're going to do one more round to finish off. And you're going to move on to the second group of muscles. So once again, all the way up. So remember, the ribs stays down. Keep your core tight. And 2, 3, 4. The next stay neutral all the time. And 5. Feel, loosen up those. Now we're going to do the T's. Hands in front, palm facing up. And you're going to open the chest. Pec minus, pec major, just stretching those. 4, 5, and rest. Good. Now we're going to go up and bring those W's, keeping those ribs down. So bring the shoulders back, feel the stretch down the upper back. The last one, you don't even need a weight for those. It's fired up without any weight, but you're working those muscles in different directions. You're going to do 5 of those. And one more. Good job. And just rest. Good. The last one for the shoulders, I want you to lift those arms up all the way to the top. Now we're going to turn your hands out and you're going to try to bring behind your back down all the way back. Now we're going to do the opposite. You're going to move up in the opposite direction, external, and bring those back to the beginning. Okay, shoulders spinning. Part is all good, just loosen up everything. And we're going to go up, okay? Twisting, and bring those back. And up. Excellent. Good. Next step. Now we're going to start with the hips. Shoulders down. Now hips is coming up. 1993, 1990. Angle between the two legs. Okay. Okay, just pull these arms out. We're gonna move yourself slightly that way. Gonna bring it back. inhale here, exhale. Do a few of those. And you're gonna move your leg to the other side. Gonna repeat same thing. At the moment we're just moving around a little bit. By the end of it we're gonna hold the stretch a bit longer. We're doing some dynamic stretch to begin with, and after we're gonna go into a more holding position which is static. You can go in and bring it back. Excellent. Now we're just gonna get in this position if we can on the floor and just hold here for a few seconds. You got the two hips walk in different directions, external and internal rotating. I'm just gonna hold here. And change the side. See which side is actually, should be able to keep both knees on the floor. Excellent. Good. So now we're going to move in this one, which we call the frog pose. On the feet, you want to keep pronated towards the floor. If it's too hard, I suggest you just keep the knee on the floor. Okay? Otherwise, the feet you're going to pronate completely down. Just change this bit. So you're gonna move your hips back. So you're gonna move back. This stretch is a bit. I'm gonna just move around a little bit. So this side you guys can't see. Not many people can do those, which is to do with the hips, hip flexors. If you can pronate your feet there, that's the frog position. So what we're going to do, we're going to move forward slightly and move those hips back. We're trying to keep the spine straight down and move them back slowly. Inhale and bring it back, exhaling. Just small movements. Small little movements. As I said, if your feet is too hard in this position, just lift a little bit. Stay on the knee and just repeat. Otherwise, keep your feet pronated. And just move it back. A little rest on those. And now we're going to move move that leg towards the chest. Once again, going to move towards the chest. Going to go back, lifting the leg up. And bring again towards the chest. Now you're just getting to the hamstrings. Go up. That's it. Every time you bring it back, just try to hit the chest a bit, the chest a bit more. Now we're going to come back and hold here a few seconds. And relax. And just move to the other side. So, towards the chest. And up. this a little bit here. Excellent. Gonna bring the two legs together. Gonna rest in this position for a few seconds. Bring your face towards the knee. Gonna rest. One leg straight in the floor. The other one we're gonna move over while we're keeping the arms on the floor, okay? And we're gonna bring, good. Excellent. Now we're going to keep the shoulder blades on the floor. We're going to keep the knees together and you're going to move to one side and you're going to move to the other side. Nice in control. Bring it to the center and now we're going to move to the other side. Just keep moving there. Just working the lower back. Now we're gonna go and you're gonna stay here. Nice deep breath and just relax it. And you're gonna move to the other side. So bring your knees together again. Bring the elbows towards the floor. Keep the lower back on the floor all times here. I need to breathe. Inhale. And whenever you're exhaling out, I want you to lift those elbows a little bit up and try to maintain contact with the floor. And bring it back. Inhale, exhale up. Go as far as you can, keeping your hands and your elbow touching the floor if you can. And go all the way up. Do a few of those. Okay, from here you're going to bring the foot towards the floor again. You're going to cross the leg over and you're going to bring that leg as far as you can towards the chest. You're going to hold here for a few seconds. Put the feet back on the floor. We're going to push that knee in the opposite direction. Push as hard as you can. And change sides. And back again. that knee again. Keep that leg at 90-degree angle here. Okay. I want to lift your shoulders up and bring all the way back. Keeping that lower back flat on the floor. Bring it back and go back. That core nice and strong. Now I'm going to go out. And back. And bring this. Excellent. You just drink some water there. We're going to turn position to the other side. So we're going to start here. Now have a nice deep breath. Just moving this flex the spine up as far as you can. And you're going to exhale, going out, pushing that chest towards the floor, keeping that neck straight without lifting your head. And up. Exhale. And out again. We're going to do that roughly 7 to 8 times, and again. One more. You're going to bring yourself all the way back, keeping those arms straight, and bring the head towards the floor. Come up. Just put that leg in front and go over, keeping the other one nice and straight. Can you start in this position? You can bring your elbows down, go over the leg and just relax it. Just sink into the stretch. And go straight side. Same thing, keep the back straight as possible, just sink into the stretch. position, just gonna lift our heads up. You can stay in this position, or you can just put your hands on the side there and come up. Or to keep the pelvis on the floor, but you're going to stretch the chest, the back. Excellent. So from here, we're going to move the opposite arms and legs. Gonna hold for around 8 to 11 seconds, and you're gonna switch sides. You can make a fist there to work a bit more of those back muscles. Keep a nice line and try to think about your core so you don't extend your lower back. And keep it straight. Tight the core there. Of those. Excellent. So we're going to bring yourself back again. This time, just get your ankles, bring your hands towards the floor. We're going to come up. So we're just going to bring the hands toward the head. We're going to bring the elbow towards the opposite elbow. And we're going to move, going to rotate and bring again and go up. So we're going to do that 8 times. That's 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you're going to switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 and 8. From here, we're just gonna keep one hand on the floor, arm straight. The other one we're gonna bring over and put your hand on the floor. It's gonna stretch here for a few seconds. Just repeat on the other side. Excellent. So it's just going to lay flat in this position. We're gonna keep your hands in front. So we're just gonna start moving that knee bend and you're gonna move across your body. We're gonna try to keep those arms on the floor at all times. Just go as far as you can and bring the leg back to the starting position, and we're gonna change to the other side. Just going to do a few of those, go as far as you can. So every time you move, try to go slightly further. The key thing is keeping the knee bended, okay? So you feel a little bit of stretch down the lower back, and you're going to bring it back. Nice and slow. There's no rush. And keep going back. Just moving there. Keeping that straight, but now we're going to move heads up. So you can bring it back and just go up again. Okay, so from here we're going to keep our hands on the floor. We're going to come all the way back. Going to stretch that up. To begin with, keep your legs straight. And you have to gonna bend your knees slightly there. A good stretch. Just a little breather there. Gonna go back into that position. Okay, so start with the legs straight. We're gonna go up. Okay. You're going to bend the knees slightly and just bring your glutes back, keeping your toes here. Excellent, and just stretch for a bit. Just drink some water. I'm going to go back into it. My music's just gone. Just put the music back on. Excellent. Okay, so we're just going to hold more of those stretch for a bit now. We've done quite a lot of moving around. So now we're going to start holding the stretch a few more seconds to finish. Okay, so we're going to start with the glutes. So we're going to go over again. Just stay here for a little bit. Okay, if it's too hard to go down, just try to keep that leg straight. Just bring your hands here. Breathe in and just let it sink into this stretch. Okay, we're going to switch side and repeat the set. You start here and you're going to go down. Finish that one off. Come all the way back again for the last time. So we're going to go into 90-90 now, back to the hips. Just in inhale, exhale going down. Just hold here for a few seconds. We're going to switch to the other side. Keeping that same position. Gonna sit here for a few seconds. Try to keep your chest up if you can. Okay, switch sides. Just gonna hold for around 11 seconds each time. The time just goes so fast, I can't believe it. Now we're gonna sit in my favorite sitting position. If you can't, as always, you can always take the pressure off, making fish, just lifting yourself up a little bit and go back. You should be able to sink in, sit in this position, just really stretching those ankles, thigh muscles, everything here is stretched. Gonna sink in this movement. Okay, so I want you to go into a lunge position. So think about your pelvis here. I want you to squeeze the glutes. Once you move that in, your core is nice and tight. So I want you to rotate on the leg side. You're gonna rotate as far as you can and hold, but keeping that position of the glutes squeezed and the arm squeezed. So we're gonna rotate. And we're gonna get this leg straight now. Excellent. And the other side. So in the lunge position, now you are squeezing the glutes and the core. And from here, you're going to rotate as far as you can. Excellent. Open the chest up. All the way to the top. Good. We're going to bring the elbows on the side. Chest in front. I want to squeeze the shoulder blades back together, keeping the abs down, keep the rib cage down. Gonna hold here. Excellent. Good. So all the way to the top. Turning, gonna move one more time back. Bring the shoulders back. Now I want you to pull one hand to one side, okay? And your head, you're gonna move to the opposite direction. other side. Excellent. Just like that. Just gonna go back to the floor. If you prefer this upright, it's fine, but this time we're gonna just grab those ankles. Just bring them towards the glutes and lift your chest up off the floor. You can go back into it, but bring your chest up. A few of those, really hold those thighs. Give those a good stretch. Excellent. For the class today, guys, the stretch is all done. I'm going to do some breathing exercise for 5 minutes now, but this is very much optional. Okay, you can do it or you cannot do it. It's very much relaxing. You're going to inhale for 5 and exhale for 5 minutes just to relax, but it's very much, as I said, optional. You don't need to do it if you don't like those type of exercises, but it does help you with your breathing. It helps with the lungs. We haven't got lungs capacity, most of us, because we don't breathe enough in that sense, but it does. You should be doing every day if you want to have a bit more of capacity in those lungs, basically. So just get in that very comfortable position and just put those So we're just gonna get a position that you feel comfortable. Mine is very much flat, hands palm facing out. And from here, you can even keep your hands here if you want to feel your chest and your abdominal muscles. You're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Up and down. Whenever you come down, I want you to literally keep your back nice and flat. Whenever you're breathing, I want you to really expand and just bring yourself back down. And up and down. Let your body relax. And keep going. Nice deep breath through your nose, exhaling out, making sure your body is sinking through the mat. Just want you to come up. Just open your chest one more time if you can. If you will relax. Just move your arms. Literally every time I do this breathing exercise, I only need even 2 minutes. It's a great stress relief. It's really help your body to completely relax. You should be doing this daily. Even if you struggle to sleep, if you do those before you go to bed, even in bed, for 5 minutes, it allows your body to relax. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. The sun is out now. It looks lovely outside, even though it's cold. So have a good day, guys. Take care and see you very soon. I'm struggling to stay awake now.